Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? Yo estoy haciendo una ronda que si les extrañó ayer. Ahí no pude. Y hoy, solamente hoy no decidimos empezar con una ronda. Sí chicos, Nori, el hijo de Kenji Cage y otra también que se llama Wendy.
Wendy, an engineer trying to save the planet's nation.
No, you are always doing the same Brawl talk over and over again. I'll teach you how to do it right. These are the most ambitious seasons you've ever had. 2 connected seasons, 9 eventful
Supuestamente
weeks,
van a
and a
ser dos
story
temporadas
that might change a
unidas.
brawler forever.
No, dos temporadas
Brawl talk
pueden
へ
ser unidas.
yokoso.
Nunca.
Now, cook.
Esto no sirve.
Hi. Think there's something wrong with my noodles? The future is different.
Danny from the future is right. This update is going to feel
Va a ser
different. We are
esto,
trying a new
quieren que
content
transformación
concept where
distinta.
everything around the next 2
Pero
seasons will
probablemente
be
no, las
connected. So
temporadas van a estar
brawlers,
unidas
skins,
entre
new
sí.
powers, rewards,
Está todo
and
dado
game
en ese
modes will all
aspecto.
be part of the same
Muchas
story. We
cosas
are
van a
calling
estar
this
en
story
la
Ram
organización que
and
van
Revenge.
a
Every week, something different will
es
appear in the
cada
game,
semana
all linked
vemos
to the
distinto,
progressive story
que,
told throughout
que
the
todo
season.
va a estar conectado
And
en la
one
historia.
detail from the story could change based on what the community chooses. So
Ustedes
let's
en la
start with
comunidad
the
van a
first
decidir más
part
o
of
menos
the
qué va a
Ramen
pasar.
Rebellion. A new mother shop has just opened in
No,
front of
no,
Kenji's
no,
sushi
no,
restaurant, and
entonces,
there's something very shady and purple about this place.
And
And they are responsible for
ok,
producing the nano noodle, which quickly
otro,
becomes the hottest spot in Star Park. The
otros,
problem is
otros
that once
potenciales, sí,
brawlers
porque
eat them,
siento
they
que las
get some
potenciales están
weird
muy, como
power,
muy
the
repetidas
nano
ya.
powers.
Otra vez
Nano
pues,
powers are
sabemos
the
que
new power-ups
hemos tenido
released during the
muchísimos
season.
poderes.
Once a brawler gets a nano power, they
Entre
will unlock
ellos,
3
no de
power-ups for you to
cocina, no
choose. In a match,
de
you see
sushi,
2 random options, and you have to select
no de,
which one to
no de
activate. They can affect any
Stranger
attribute of
Things.
your brawler, like their main attack,
Yo tengo que
speed,
hacer
super,
tres
and so on. You
poderes,
can
no
get
sé
these
cómo
nano
tenemos
powers
que
from
decir tres
nano
poderes.
drops. They are available in
Yo
daily wins, mega quests,
aprendí,
boss
ya podemos
fights,
seguir
quests, and
en
other special
misiones,
game modes.
en
Each
mi
nano
modo de
drop gives
juego,
resources and cosmetics and a chance
que
of
tiene
getting the new
recursos,
skins of the
las
season.
skins,
Every nano drop guarantees at least 1 nano power per
porque
drop,
eso
but you can also
garantizan
get
que sea
lucky
un
and get
nanopremio.
9 in 1 drop. And each nano drop fills up a
Cada nanopremio,
nanometer, which gives you
no me
more
toca tomar,
rewards the
me
more
toca
you get.
más bien
Collect 150 nano
me
drops
toca
and you'll be
nanopremio, me tiene
guaranteed to
ganar
earn
esa
all the
base, o sea,
skins of the season. It is possible to
150
get the skins for
nanopremios,
free, but you gotta
todos
collect all the nano
más de
drops
15
from
empiras.
other sources.
No,
To
ok,
be able
no
to create
vaina.
something meaningful, you must seek inspiration. Like this?
Nori is the newest
Máquina
legendary
legendaria,
brawl, and
sí.
he's Kenji and Kaze.
Bonus legendario. Pensé que iba a ser mítico, no sé, supongo que es mítico, pero al final no.
Chao, to date, he's the first brawler who was
Es
actually
el
born in
primero
Star
que
Park,
hace en
giving
esta
him
fase.
unusual power.
Con un
His attacks are
camino.
a bit more complex than Kenji's, but not as much as Kaze. He uses the fishing rod as a weapon, and his main attack has 3 different mechanics. If you just attack, he'll do a fishing rod slash. If you aim a little longer, he will throw a projectile that slashes through the target or pulls him towards a wall. And if you fully charge it, you can even jump over walls. Every time he hits an enemy brawler with his main attack, he catches a fish. These fishes are then used on his super attack, which makes Nori dive into water and do an area attack after a short delay. The more fish Nori has collected, the bigger and stronger his super attack will be. Nori will be released in July.
Perfect cooking requires years of practice.
Chat RT, cook me something delicious. The skins this season have 2 themes, more traditionalist themed and modern cyberpunky vibes. In the Brawl Pass, we have Master Miko, a master in the ways of traditional cooking. Fire Master Miko is one of his chroma variants, and Earth Master Miko is the other chroma. And finally, the king of karaoke is getting a skin. Cyberpunk Jae Young is the second skin in the Brawl Pass. He looks like a modern bad boy and also has 2 chroma variations, Nano Jae Young and Chum Jae Young. You can get both skins by getting the Brawl Pass Plus. As for the traditional side of the skins, we have Shikoyaki, inspired by the Japanese takoyaki dish, and Fighter Berry, which is not food inspired, just like Kick-Ass Yokai Unicorn. Now the futuristic one, starting with Cyber Shell. It's Shelly's first legendary skin. Then one more for a collection of cyberpunk skin, and also affected by the Nano Noodle.
Ok, esta skin que no sé, pues, está muy bonita la de Nori, ¿Quién diría que Nori está?
Nori? Okay, enough of nano cyberpunk noodles.
We need a detox drink. Oh no, he's becoming a vegan. Now,
le
the
gana.
second part of the
Dice,
Ramen Rebellion
este
story
pasa con
happens
la
in the
segunda
Wingstock
parte
season. Trying to
de
get rid
temporada
of
de
all the
Onion.
toxic technology,
Ahí
we
está
have
el nuevo
Wendy,
Wendy.
Wingstock skins, and a different take on the Nano Noodle power-up.
First, we have smoothies. They are
Muy
very
bien.
similar to the nano
Creo que
Brawl,
eliminar
so
los
they
nuevos
will
premios,
give you
pero
resources and the chance to get the Wingstock skins.
duplicados. O sea, no
However,
quiere
they
decir
will
que
give you fusion
esos se van a
instead of nano
fusionar.
powers.
Okay, stay with me. This is a bit confusing.
Las
Fusions use
actualizaciones,
2 of your nano powers
fusionar
together, so
dos
instead
en
of
un
having to
solo.
pick one before the match, you'll get 2 of them randomly, and their powers combined, like if they were fusion. And don't forget the smoothie meter. The more smoothies you drink, the more rewards you get. And if you get enough smoothies throughout the season, you will get all the skins of the Wingstock set. Whoa, speaking of skins. Wingstock skins! In the Brawl Pass, we have Biotech
Ok,
Byron, which
las
mixes
otras skins
high-tech
del Down
with
Pass que
green
son las de
energy.
Byron.
His 2 chroma variations are Unearthed Byron and Leaf Master Byron. As for the other Brawl Pass
Y de
skin, we
Rosa.
have Retro Future Rosa with majestic hair that only the finest organic products could achieve. Her chroma variations are Renewables Rosa and Sci-Fi Rosa.
As for the other skins of the set, we have Grizzled
Kenji,
Kenji,
que es
which
Kenji,
presents
yes.
Kenji with a futuristic, older look. Energized Sprout, where it
Sprout,
fully managed to optimize its
que las
photosynthesis
animaciones
production.
ya se la
Wingstock
cambió
Gray,
todo.
which is definitely
Gray.
the most colorful skin Gray ever got. And Turbine Mo, a small
Y
machine
aquí está
with
un
absolute
mono,
zero carbon footprint.
And lastly, Mega
Mega
Mag, a
Mecha,
hypercharge
que es
skin
un
that will be part of
pecado.
an event happening during the Windstock season. It also has 2 chroma color variations. And leading this gang, we have Wendy. She was an engineer working for the Evil Corp Nanostar and saw how much they were damaging the environment. So she left to build Wingstock. With all her knowledge, she managed to build a fully green energy, wind-powered ecosystem.
As she supports nature, she also supports the Brawler. With her main attack, she fires a projectile that either damages the enemy or gives allies a shield.
As for her super, she deploys the biggest shield you've ever seen in Brawl, and it'll absorb a percentage of the damage you and your teammates
básicamente
receive.
con
Wendy
eso,
is the brawler coming out in
eso
all
necesita un nuevo.
No,
Un nuevo.
be careful with those.
Don't you worry, Chef. I know what I'm doing. 2 trios are getting buffies in this update. The Arcade Trio with Rico, Brock, and 8-Bit, and the Super Seed Trio with Max, Surge, and Meg. Rico's gadget got reworked. Multi-ball machine deploys a vending machine that, when destroyed, releases projectiles in all directions. When buffed, Rico can load it up with more projectiles by shooting at it. Giga Gumball gadget makes Rico fire a giant gumball that splits into smaller projectiles when hitting a wall or an enemy. When buffed, old projectiles also slow enemies. Super Bouncy with the buffy makes his bounce bullets get extra supercharged when hitting an enemy. Robot Retreat with the buffy increases his speed even more at 10% HP. Rico's Hyper Buffy makes his projectile speed increase and adds more projectiles.
Brock also got a rework to his super. Now his super will follow his movement. Rocket Blazes can now be A, and when buffed, it gains a short speed boost if the rocket hits the enemy brawler. Mega Rocket, when buffed, splits the Mega Rocket into 4 smaller rockets that deal less damage. More rockets Buffy makes him move faster when using the super. Rocket number 4 Buffy makes Brock's attack range increase every few seconds. Brock's Hyper Buffy adds extra small rockets to his main attack.
And 8-Bit completing the Arcade Trio. Buffy cheat cartridge now fully heals the damage booster and heals 8-Bit for some time. Extra credits got reworked and can fire an extra salvo of projectiles during his main attack. When Buffy, these projectiles can also bounce to nearby enemies. Boosted Booster, when Buffy makes the damage booster drop ammo clips that can be collected by allies. Plugged in, when Buffy also grants the speed boost to allies. And his Hyper Buffy gives 8-Bit unlimited ammo and allows 8-Bit to interrupt his attack with another attack on command. Now the Super City Trio, starting with Meg. Her super is getting a reward. Now does area damage when she transforms. When hypercharged, it makes Feel the Steel larger, and when summoning her mecha, it slows brawlers hit by the toolbox gadget now repairs the mecha, and when buffy, it lasts longer and also heals allies. Jolting Volts makes Meg eject from her mecha and launch it forward, dealing damage. When buffed, the mecha also leaves a trail of fire. Force Field Star Buffy makes Meg gain a speed boost while her shield is active. And Heavy Metal now heals Meg for every enemy hit with Fearless Steel. When buffed, it also steals ammo from the enemy brawler's hit. And her Hyper Buffy makes the mecha basic attack explode when hit. And when outside the mecha, makes her main attack homing.
Max. Phase Shifter is now aimable, and when buffed can phase shift a second time. Sneak Sneakers can now be triggered by pressing the gadget again or after 3 seconds. When buffed, after teleporting back, it refills her ammo
ammo and heals nearby allies. Supercharged
Yeah,
now
okay.
extends the
Kita
duration
naman
for
sinabi
super
kami.
when hitting an enemy, and when buffed, it also gives a shield to your allies. Run and gun, when buffed, gains a speed boost when hitting enemy, and their hyper buffy makes her main attack also charge the supers of nearby allies.
And finally, the last one, Surge. Power Surge now increases his supercharge rate for a short time. When buffied, it also increases his reload speed. Power Shield, when buffied, also reduces the cooldown of the gadget if Surge gets hit. To the max now makes Surge's attack bounce off walls. When buffied, the projectile creates smaller projectiles when hitting a wall. Serve Ice Cold now makes Surge spawn with his supercharge. When buffied, Surge gets a speed boost when using his super on stage 3. Surge's hyper buffy gives him a smaller projectile after his main one. And lastly, Surge also gets a hypercharge rework, which makes him shoot projectiles in all directions when landing his super. Is there something else? I have dessert.
Let me taste it. The last section of Brawl Talk is actually pretty good.
We have a bunch of new game modes coming in this update during the Ramen Rebellion.
Okay,
Fun!
normal.
PvE cooking mode. Gather ingredients by destroying delivery bots and make those orders before the time runs out. Culinary War. A PvP version of the mode. It's pretty much the same idea, but there's an enemy team playing for the same goal. Whoever completes the orders first wins.
We also have Mecha Guard, a PvE version of Payload. You have to deliver the payload to its destination, but bots will try to stop you at any cost. Resist until the payload is delivered, and you win.
On the feature side, we have contests making a comeback, and also a new way to use your brawler in the top of the tower mode. This mode has a certain number of stages, and you have to beat them all to win. Nothing new so far. However, you only have a limited number of brawlers, so once you use a brawler, you can't use it again. If you lose all your brawlers, lose the mode, and you'll have to wait for the reset. Selection of brawlers you are given is based on the brawlers you already own, and it'll prioritize the ones you have fusions for. For Star Nova and Bull. Star Nova becomes invulnerable when she dashes and has almost unlimited ammo. And Bull destroys walls while his hyper super is active.
More skin. Adidas Ash. The skin we teased previously in our collab with Adidas is now real. And the Pro Pass skin for Brawl, Cyber Brawl, which contains all the upgrades the Pro skin has. This will be included in the next Pro Pass season starting in August.
Now there's nothing else but this freebie.
Chao. Es con este color. Chao.